There's a little bit of a relationship, I guess, with you and Ether.
Nah, yeah, Ether, my son, like from back then the days, like, and it's so crazy because when I came home, I was watching a video and I kept saying like, yo, this look like my man's, this look like my man's, you heard? But I'm like, nah, this not him. But get to find out that it hit me like one day on the gram, like, yo, call my phone. So I'm like, what the let me call him for?
Yeah.
I call him. He took us. He ain't have the long dreads and all that. So he called me. He like, yeah, this is such and such. He said his real name. Like, yeah, that's how I knew him by his real name. It wasn't no Ether to connect. You feel me? He said his real name. I'm like, yo, like you my man's. Like, I almost called a new charge for him and all that. You feel me? Because this when we was in Juvenile. We both was 16, so I was on Rikers Island. I beat a gun charge, so they took me from Rikers Island and put me to Juvenile because I had to do like 60 days violation. So when I get to the spot, he there. Yeah. So now this, he a big, like he's a big. So when I come in the dorm, I'm like, he's sitting in the front and they watching. I never forget they watching state property. So he's sitting in the front of the seat. So now, in my mind, like I'm like, yo, I'm about to pop on this. You heard, bro?
Yeah.
Or I'm gonna take his seat. Because he's one of the, you feel me, the biggest in the dorm. So I walk in there, then I see it's a group. I'm like, oh, it's a group of little tough. I'm like, all right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the front brick and drag it under the TV and sit under the TV now, like basically like stick up the crib, right, or some Juvenile.
Yeah.
I do that. Shirt, jacket. You heard? They all jacket. Now, but Ether, he already got up, went to the bathroom. So when he come back, he see what's going on. He don't say nothing. He pulls me up after. You're big. He's mad big. You heard? So he pull me up. He like, yo, with you, bro. This and the third, you official. So we start kicking it. Then, after that, he telling me where he from. So I'm like, yo, I'll be over there. So long story short, he got beef with from Harlem at the time in there. So anything we do, we could go to Rikers Island and get a new charge because basically they minus to us because we 16. We of age to go to Rikers Island. Yeah. So now we see so we going to the barbershop. They coming down the steps. We going up the steps. It's a bunch of them got beef with. He like, well, that's them. He said, but I can't really do nothing because I don't want to go to the island. I pops the bottle. I start beating up on the steps with the slam down the steps. Boom, boom. Now the cops come. Now they trying to give me a new charge. You feel me? But the staff lady, she fake talked them out of this. They let me do my time in the Juvenile. I comes home. Now he's still tapping in with my moms. Like, you feel me? Tapping on my moms, my family, because that's my son. So I got locked back up. And now coming to town, we in the town. This when we start chilling in the 90s. Okay. You feel me? He used to be in the 90s because he used to chill in like on Ralph when the green doors up the hill. Okay. So now he chilling in the 90s. It's like, all right, bro, in the 90s and shit. The next thing you know, it's like a gap. Once I got locked up again, it was like a gap. I ain't see the years. Yeah. So now he was 5 years on him. But I wasn't the type of like to broadcast it to the world because I ain't want to know what he got going on. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah. Word. Wow. That's my son.
Were y'all ever able to speak throughout that time or?
We just spoke recently.
Okay.
And recently he chilling. He was telling me, yo, keep doing what you're doing. You feel me? I'm good. Show me, he in a big mansion. He showing me the crib, studio going on, telling me like, yo, pop out for me and all that.
That's crazy. I guess a lot of people would think like, yo, he wouldn't be cool with Ether, or Ether wouldn't be cool with him, or whatever the case may be. Do those things get in the way of relationships, like those boundaries, those street?
Because little do Ether know, Ether could have been the one that stopped a lot of shit, you heard, bro? Yeah. When it was like tension with their side and our side. You got to remember, bro. The only reason it sparked like that, because nobody really was home from my side. You got rap beef, all that stuff because of rap music. Yeah. Ether is my friend. Like, I look at him like, this is my childhood. Like, this is my son. Like, you feel me? We done set up one nights and talked about life, like our life with each other. Like, this is my son. He's smart as too, you heard? Yeah. So, if he could have, like, reached out, chopped it up, and we could have, like, stopped a lot. Because it wasn't really that serious. You get what I'm trying to say? So it could have, like, wasn't thinking like that. I wasn't even thinking like that. But my don't really care about how they really care for us. So he would have had to really put the little footwork in to really, and it could have probably,
Damn, man. I feel like it's so much that could have been resolved. So many things that could have been resolved. Like you said, had people been home, had people just stood up a little bit, like kind of like, all right, I'm
P,
just
listen, if home, I be thinking we was just talking about that. Like, we wouldn't know what we'll be. Like, we wouldn't know how to be. We don't know what we'll be. GS9, we wouldn't know we'll be like into it with these over here that we wouldn't know, because it was like, you got to remember, Choo is not GD. You heard, bro? So
yeah.
that's really like involved is not GD. You heard, bro? So it's like our ties from different blocks be like crazy. So we'd be cool with some Pati and Bushwick.
Yeah.
And then we'd be cool with some crazy 8 trade over here in Queens. But now it's like all this happened at all 8 trade just seemed like it's on some Choo GDK. So now we can't. Now my relationship from that I done went to jail with and then building bonds with over here got to stop because my block is into it because the is Jack. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
So
they
like,
think that is issues over there.